Where do I even begin? First of all, not surprised. A typical Tomlin game where you come into the game unprepared, not giving a shit until your fucking record's on the line. The Steelers are now 4-3. 4-3. We started 4-1. We are now 4-3. This right here is another reason why fans like myself want Tomlin gone. He does not have what it takes anymore. His voice is gone. Nobody in there is listening. And honestly, I wouldn't either. It's sad that this is the state of this franchise where we would much rather where we would much rather have a incompetent coach who runs an incompetent coaching staff who hired a very incompetent coaching staff. Not competitive, just minuses all the way around. He hired the Walmart of coaching staffs. He needs to go. Tomlin needs to go. Everybody on that coaching staff needs to go. And just to put it in perspective for you guys, if you can hear this, this is exactly how the Steelers played tonight. Yep. If you heard that in the background, you got it. That is John Cena saying ass, and that is exactly how this team played. And each time that we play like we do, you can guarantee every freaking chance I get, I will be playing that in the background. On lives, on post game videos, you name it, I will play it. This team is ass, and I'm not even fully blaming the players. They just don't look inspired by anything. I mean, really, does it have to include every time a Dan Rooney speech about what it took to build this franchise in order to actually for this team to actually play for Tomlin? Because if it is, that's sad. Those guys who came in and played for this team that won a Super Bowl, James Harrison, Brett Keisel, Casey Hampton, Lamar Woodley, you name it. Deshae Townsend, Ike Taylor, Ryan Clark, Troy Polamalu, Lawrence Timmons. I can go on and on. The biggest thing there, they had a good coaching staff, a good coach. You want to know the biggest and here's for all those Tomlin lovers out there. This is to me to you. Do you honestly want to know the difference between a great coach with a Super Bowl who won it with his own team? His coaching staff. The players believed in what they were doing. These players don't believe in what Tomlin's building. What more do you want to see? What what proof do you need? What more proof, Mister Mister Undefeated regular seasons, no losing seasons? He doesn't have a losing record of bullshit. He's got a losing record in playoffs. Which, for those out there that really have trouble uh, uh, of comprehending what that means, it means when it matters most. As a coach, that's where you make your yourself known. I just had to throw that out there because constantly, every year, people want to make an excuse for Tomlin. We're sitting here at 4-3 when we should be looking at 5-2. We're looking at 4-3 instead. It's a joke, guys. Your little coach is a joke. Mike Tomlin, a joke. He no longer his voice is no longer heard in the locker room. It the only thing that his voice wasn't even heard in the locker room before the Vikings game. They only got inspired because of the speech. It's the same shit, guys, and it's boring. It's the same crap. And this team, who is celebrating in the locker room, earned every bit of bragging rights. The Steelers didn't earn a dime. This team under Tomlin will never be more than what it has been for the past 3-4 years now, which is above 500, or no, the past 8 years since that what division game um has been nothing more than a sideshow. Nothing more than a sideshow out of Tomlin. He's nothing more than a sideshow act cheerleader. He's a cheerleader. That's what he is. He's not. Yeah, he has his record, and it's impressive. But I don't want to hear about it if it doesn't translate to winning Super Bowls, to building a future for this franchise. It's not going to work under Tomlin. Flat out, not working, not going to happen. Flat to the point, straight to the point. Tomlin isn't even a airhead. He's a flat tire. Tomlin's got the tire on Tomlin's so flat, it's it it's being torn apart. This fan base, this this die-hard fan base, care about one thing: winning Super Bowls. They don't care about your stupid undefeated regular season record. Tomlin is 8-10 in playoffs. And I see every media dick sucker who just tickles his nuts and finagles them like this. They're just keeping an eye on it like this. I don't care who we get, guys. It doesn't matter. If Tomlin's in charge of this team as a head coach, you can forget about a Super Bowl. I hate it, but that's the truth. It was a poor game on defense and a horrible game on offense. Deshaun Elliott got carted to the locker room after he gave up a big play that was a push off, which nowadays is a flag, but in this one it wasn't. But I digress. We need a new voice. We need a new voice in the locker room as head coach. And it won't happen for another, what, this is 2025, won't happen until 2027, 2028, when Tomlin's contract is up. At least I can hope that that's what will happen. We just don't care. In fact, if you want any more proof, I know this sounds like a broken record, guys, but look back when we had Brian Flores as the senior assistant linebackers coach. Look at how good the linebackers played, dude. I mean, they played the best football we've seen. Imagine what Brian Flores could have done with this team if he was coordinator right now. You want to know why he didn't want to be here? Because he wasn't about to be a yes man to Art Rooney and Mike Tomlin. And I wouldn't blame him. I mean, he's having the time of his life as the defense coordinator for the Vikings. Gets to run his own plays, run his scheme the way he wants. Terrell Austin and Mike Tomlin wishes they were as good as Brian Flores. They don't even scratch his back. They don't even have a foot. As famous line from Terry Bradshaw, he doesn't even have a foot on the line. That's for a whole different thing. If you watch Family Feud, you know what I'm talking about. Mike Tomlin and Terrell Austin put together doesn't even have a foot on the line closer to Brian Flores. It won't. Nothing will change, guys. We got to do better. We should have came in here more serious, and we weren't. It's the same old Steelers, the same outcome. We did not come into this game expecting to, or coming into this game looking to double Micah, which bit us in the ass. Just frankly, I'm going to say it. It bit us in the ass. I don't know what kind of bum tape they were looking at on film, but it obviously wasn't watching Micah Parsons and his impact. It's the same outcome, guys. It's the same old story. It's the same record being played with this team, and it all starts with Tomlin. It first you have Art Rooney, then it goes down to Tomlin. And I feel so bad for Omar Khan, man. he put so much effort into getting this team, and we do this crap. Same shit, just a different team. We have the talent. We don't have the head coach or the coaching staff. But yeah, horrible game. Please fire Tomlin, or Tomlin, please step down. I want these chants to go throughout the whole Steelers stadium through games. Because keep in mind, guys, as Steeler fans, you've got to let your voices known. You can't be afraid to let your voice be heard when it comes to this situation. If you know Tomlin is a terrible, just terrible at this shit, you need to let it know. Chant fire Tomlin or step down Tomlin. Chant it until it is across the world. Fire Tomlin. I want to hear that. I would love nothing more than that to be a chant going around the globe. Fire Tomlin, and I want to hear it from the Steelers faithful in Mexico and Germany. Uh, I know there's Steelers fans in Puerto Rico and these other different countries too. Other different. Please let your voices be heard. London, all of that. Let it be heard. Even people going to hockey games, basketball games at the NBA level. Let it be known. Because that's the only way his ass will be gone. Is if you pressure them into it. They'll never, Art Rooney will never change. He doesn't care about the original Steelers way, which was winning Super Bowls. He could care less. He just cares about sucking Tomlin's dick and getting fucked in the ass every chance they get, fucking each other in the ass. The truth hurts, and Tomlin being gone is a part of that hard truth. I'm done with this shit. I'll still watch the Steelers, don't get me wrong, but I will never take Tomlin seriously. Never. Never. It wasn't even a question. Even coming into this season. Constant. The same thing. Another year above 500. Whippy do. Seen that record, that broken record a few times. Once he goes to playoffs, we'll lose. Even if we make it to playoffs. We're not even done with the season yet. He needs to be gone. I'm sick of his bald-headed ass. And the only reason that they don't do this shit is because of the Rooney Rule. They're afraid to be called racists and shit. That's their biggest problem. It has nothing to do. Part of it has to do with his winning record, but also another part is they're afraid to be called racist for firing a black coach. If you get called racist, fine. If it's racist to get rid of a control freak of a head coach and move to a future with a young coach who will bring in the right guys. I mean, for instance, Ben Johnson is with the Bears. Look at how aggressive that team is on defense. Look how good that team plays on offense. It's still a young team, so they're going to have their ups and downs. But look how good they play. I would sell this freaking coaching staff to the Bears for Ben Johnson or anything. Give him all the money I have in my wallet to get rid of them and to have Ben Johnson and his coaching staff. But they'll wait until his contract run out, and if he doesn't win a Super Bowl up until that point, that's more than likely when they'll let him go. But I won't say more than likely. A 10% chance, and that's not even, I'm not even counting that as good. Maybe a 5% that they'll cut ties with Tomlin. And again, it's the same shit, guys. There's not much I can say in this. The defense played horrible, poor tackling. It was just all a clusterfuck. This was not a good game at all. It was terrible. I would have been better off of being back in my room and watching Netflix and just chill out by myself and watch Avatar: The Last Airbender or All American or something, or Power Rangers or whatever. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, and the offense didn't play good at all. The team didn't play good at all. Nobody did a good job. And yeah, piss poor. We only scored what? I believe it was like 9 points. And that's it. But again, until next time, and oh yeah, the final touchdown pass that was thrown was to Roman Wilson, which was garbage time. But good for Roman. I'm glad he at least got something out of it. I mean, I know we didn't win, but I'm happy he at least got a touchdown. See you guys in the next one. And at the end of this is the end of the video. Have a blessed day. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.